The views and opinions expressed on Foot with Tim Tayag are those of the hosts, guests, and callers, and are not necessarily those of Wusa Studios, its management, or other hosts or advertisers. The shows produced by Wusa Studios can promote any lifestyle, belief, religion, political affiliation, or other personal practice. These shows are for entertainment purposes only and might include strong themes, images, sex, or language that may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
From the makers of On Foot comes a new kind of travel show.
There we
we
go.
go.
Yay!
Can you do that again?
Man, it took me 13 episodes just to learn how to do the microphone.
I think you put it up too high, though.
Oh, too high. There we go. Hello.
Yeah.
There. Yep, we are back. This is the On Foot podcast, and we are in episode 13. Woohoo! 13
Don't
episodes.
mind the first 5
Lucky
minutes we
no.
weren't saying anything.
Yeah, we weren't saying anything important. We were just, introducing
practicing.
Our wonderful guest,
Yeah.
our beautiful guest from TV5. If you guys watch the news on TV5, we have the news presenter,
Me.
the celebrity, the
Celebrity
model,
showbiz.
and slash all these wonderful things, Miss Shawn Yao. Woohoo!
Woo!
Otherwise known as T4.
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 I wish. Chico, did you know that they're half Japanese?
Who's half Japanese?
The T3. The two.
They're half
Talaga?
Japanese? Wow.
Their
Oh,
mom
wait,
is
wait, wait.
Japanese.
Their mom is Japanese.
It's a Japanese woman.
Oh.
No
From,
wonder
like,
they're all
the
like
war.
samurai.
Yeah. Is it true that they, well, off topic, let's since she brought it up.
Since, yeah, okay.
Is it true like when they were younger, talagang they used to get bullied and beat up, that's why they're so tough?
By their dad.
Oh, they're dad.
I mean, I don't think it was child abuse, but it was just corporal.
Well, isn't it child abuse
punishment.
though?
Now,
Now
but
it's child
in
abuse, right?
1950, I
It
guess
was
it
just,
was. Yeah, it was
normal
just
thing, right?
corporal punishment and disciplinary measures.
Oh, it's not child abuse to lock your kids inside a cabinet and leave them there for days on end.
What would you
Parang
call it?
may, it sounds like it's coming from somewhere,
I
somewhere
was
recent.
I was yeah.
Yeah.
Last night actually.
Last
Really?
night.
Yeah, last night. I just
But you
got
never,
up,
you
yeah.
never, your parents don't like hit you.
Oh,
or-
I used to get spanked with a belt. My mom just on the palm.
Your
More,
dad?
my dad, like,
Whoa.
yeah. And then I stopped crying.
This was yesterday,
No,
I,
mga 20-some years ago.
20-some years ago. Wait, are you full Chinese? Your dad?
Yes.
So your dad and your mom are both full
Yes.
Chinese. From what part of China?
From Fujian.
Oh, I thought it was Fukien. Or is
no,
it? people-
Hokkien is the language.
But it's
Yeah.
from Fujian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, because a lot of Filipino, the
Which is
Filipino-
also shaman
Yeah.
in English.
Wait, so Fujian is shaman.
Yeah.
Yung shaman massage is from
Shaman.
Shaman.
Which is shaman slash Fujian.
But what is it about Fujian or shaman?
Mm-hmm.
How are you from shaman? Your
No.
family as well?
You're not?
No.
No?
My family's actually from a province, and this is no joke, from a province called Liaoning.
Liao
Okay,
Ning?
Liao Ning. Yeah.
Liao Ning.
Liao Ning.
Because my last name is Liao.
Interesting.
my-
You're not from Fujian.
I'm from here. So
I know where
I
you're
have
from.
no Chinese.
You have
I have no
Chi-
Chinese.
Come on, all Pinoys
Actually,
have
no,
some
I do
Chinese.
have some. On my dad's side, we have Gopez,
Okay.
because my lola Gopez,
Yeah.
and then my mom's side Gozun.
Wow.
So I don't know, meron ba yan?
So you
Yeah.
have like
Gopez goes.
one
Yung
show
mga-
mice worth.
I have
Probably.
this trivia about the Gozon.
Yeah.
So, yung mga season, sason, dizon,
Tuazon.
gozon. Yan.
Gozon.
They're all, parang, that's the numbers kasi. Dizon is, D is 2, di ba?
Okay.
Then 3 is sa, so sason. So, the order of the sons, that's why nagiging ganun yung last
Wait, what's
name,
zon? Son?
I guess.
The order
Parang
of the
Tinagalog,
kids.
yeah.
The kids. Oh.
Parang first son, second son.
Right. So
fourth,
goes
sa
on.
Yeah, gozon is 5th.
Oh, okay.
Lacson is 6th.
Oh, so si Ping Lacson, 6th.
Season, yan.
See,
Hizon.
we learned something new about
We learn
China.
something new. And
Hizon is the first. Hizon, dizon, sason, season, gozon, lacson.
And it's only been what? 10
Sing-son.
minutes.
Sing-son. Ano pa ba? But why is it that most of the Filipino Chinese are from...
Because before, nung lumipat sila dito, they only had boats. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
this Fujian or Xiamen
Yeah.
was in the south of China. So it's just
Okay.
like one boat ride away
So it's
to
like...
here.
So then they said, hey, the other relatives, come on over. Okay, dito sa Philippines.
Yeah.
We make billions and billions.
Tayo tayo ng
So-
ball.
Actually, no, back in the day, talagang the Philippines was the shit. You know, in Asia.
Still,
So
now it's shit.
now it's shit. So now they're totally regretting moving here.
Yeah, they wanna go. They wanna go
I
back.
want to go back to Fujian.
But are your parents? Were they born in Fujian?
Yeah. No, they were born here.
Ah.
My grandparents were born in Fujian. All three, well, 4 of them. Only one, I think, was born here. My maternal grandmother.
But they all live here,
They all live here.
and they speak Hokkien.
Yes.
You speak
And
Hokkien
I speak Hokkien.
fluently?
I used to.
I just know a few
I don't.
words.
At all?
Not at all.
I can speak, but I think the
Bolang
accent's
chow?
a little. Yeah, that means walang tite.
Oh, I thought walang balls.
No. I
No,
think
it's
it's
I love
Just
how she
balls.
just says walang tita, walang tita.
What?
Because she can't say that on
On
TV5.
This is so satisfying. Damn it.
What about piausi?
That's putang ina.
How about guabe pang lo di bin?
Okay, that's a Baroque way of saying I will shit on your face. But they're more
what I said.
interesting. More interesting is they're like some words that people think are Tagalog, but
Yeah.
it's really Chinese.
Like what? Like
hikaw.
Hikaw.
Hikaw. Hiya is ear.
Hiya.
Oh, hiya.
So what they say, walang hiya. You have no ear? Parang ganun?
Pero okay lang kasi may isa pa naman eh. On the other side.
Isang hiya ka lang.
Or biko.
Biko, the
that's
food.
cake,
Is
yeah.
Chinese, yeah.
Biko is-
I think we knew that.
Kepo, the word kepo is also Chinese.
Kepo?
Yeah.
Kepo sa Tagalog
What's
word
kepo? What does kepo mean?
Pakialamero.
Pakialamero.
Ano yung
And
thing?
how shao.
pakialamero.
Yeah.
Kepo?
Kepo.
Kepo.
How
Kep-
shao.
Kepo mo. and
How
then-
shao? What's
Have you
how?
heard how shao?
No, what's that?
Actually, I never really heard Filipinos using how shao,
How
except
shao.
when I started working in news.
Uh-uh.
And then I would hear, "Di how shao yan, how shao yan." I'm like,
So
"Why
what
are
is
you
it?
guys speaking Chinese?" They were like, "It's not Chinese, Sean. It's
Yeah.
slang." I'm like, "No, it's Chinese."
So what is it? How shao?
Parang, loko, parang,
Parang ganun.
hindi sira ulo eh. Parang bullshit.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
So if somebody says something, how shao?
Yeah, there.
How shao piausi?
Yeah.
Guabe pang lo di bin.
It's like a lot of cuss words that didn't make sense together.
Yeah. And then, okay, I buy. After you.
How much?
How shao? Akala ko I was like, kumusta na si Sean, di ba? How shao? Yeah. Okay,
How
that's
shao?
that's
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
so-
I kind of got that after 3 seconds.
I know it's far one. So there we know some Chinese words.
Yes.
And shame on Chino not knowing any. But when you
Well,
speak
he's
to your
from
parents,
Liaoning.
why is that
That's-
like a bad
I don't
area?
even know where that is.
that's-
Yeah, where is Liaoning?
I don't even know where that is.
You don't know
No,
I don't know.
I don't
Have you
know.
been?
No, I've never been to actual mainland China.
ever?
Ever.
Why?
Hong Kong, Macau, that's it.
Talaga?
Taipei. Is that part of China?
No.
But your parents were born there or
No,
here?
my dad is Chinese, my mom's Filipina.
Oh,
Sir, half. Not like Sean is full.
I am a mongrel Chinese.
You're an Askal. Pwede ka sumali sa Askal.
Pero do you speak Mandarin?
Very well.
No,
Like a
just the
3-year-old.
Just the Hokkien.
Just a Fukien. I mean, I can order. I can
Yeah.
order food in a restaurant, find a place, and ask for my size in a store. That's about
Okay.
the extent.
I know how to order in.
Mandarin.
Pointing at the menu does not
Iga.
count.
Yeah,
Point-
that's what I was gonna say.
Iga, my fun.
Ika pai fan.
Ah?
That's
Ika
like
pai
rice,
fan.
though.
One bowl of rice.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah. No, wrong accent.
Ika pa.
I don't
Ika
know.
by fan.
I wouldn't know.
Pwede na.
Shout se maitan.
Oh, Miss Bill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guabe pang saylo di bin.
A totally different language.
Anyway, okay. So, let's look at some of the travel photos of Miss Shawn.
Oh my God, it's so hard picking
Yeah.
from all the travel photos.
There, I like this one.
I like that one too. That's outside the Opera House in Poland.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
We didn't have tickets, obviously, so we just.
Are those nipples, boobs?
Yes, they are boobs. It's
So-
some sort of like a sphinx merlion creature.
Oh.
I think I had like a wider shot, but I didn't send it to you.
So what did you do in Poland? You
Okay,
had
that
a
was just the
elephant-
Manila
an
Zoo.
elephant.
I wasn't very far, but I had to travel to Manila,
Ah.
truck ban and all. That's Mali, the only elephant in the Philippines.
Whatever happened to
Okay,
Mali?
I love Mali. Mali is about almost 40 years old.
Yeah, yeah.
I think she's in her late 30s. She should
Yeah.
be about 37, about like right now.
That's that's just normal years.
Just like,
Like human years.
Human
Human
years,
years,
yeah.
yes. Now, elephants allegedly live about 42 years in captivity.
Okay.
So that's a lot shorter than their life in the wild. But she's already... Okay, can I just say something about PETA?
Sure.
Sorry, PETA.
Pita.
Pita.
From
Okay,
Hunger
because-
Games. Pita.
PETA.
Yeah,
Iba
right.
yung PETA sa PETA.
Yeah, iba.
iba.
Magagalit yung theater group.
Makikiba
PETA,
ka.
PETA makes noise about these animals every
Being in
July.
the zoo and they
all
made a big
these
fuss. Yeah.
Dolphins
Yeah.
or
Right,
this
right.
every July because that's the end of their fiscal year, so they need more funding, more donations. Yeah, and this is a group that has been misspelling Mali's name. All
So they don't
over
really
the
care
map.
about
They don't
Mali.
give a shit about Mali.
They just want their funding.
They just want their funding. And Mali is actually in perfect health. A lot of people say that Mali, I really feel strongly about Mali.
Yeah.
I think people should visit Manila Zoo. Super
Yeah.
cheap. Super
How much
cheap.
is
There's
the
still a
entrance now?
hippo there. The other one died because they're like 70 plus years
Yeah.
old.
Well, Sheena knows all about hippos.
Yeah.
So
I was actually the other hippo. I just
you
left.
died.
I just left to do the
Hence
show.
the purple.
Yeah, hence the purple.
No wonder the hippo doesn't surface in the
Yeah.
afternoons.
He used to be the mascot for Hungry Hippo.
the desiccant.
That's why I'm in purple. Now I'm just the mascot for McDonald's.
Grimace.
That's a better
Grimace.
product to endorse. But yeah, the Manila Zoo is really nice. They do have Mali still,
Yeah.
and you can even, if you catch feeding time,
Yeah.
you can actually feed her for free.
What is
I actually
oh.
like PETA's marketing plan
because
because
they're naked people.
no, because outside my school, CSB,
Yeah.
they had two white girls giving out flyers
So that's
PETA.
the
for PETA.
See, it's very sneaky
It's
strategy,
easy
right?
to
Like,
refuse
Yeah,
a
I
flyer
never-
from a Pinoy.
Right. But if it's
But
a foreigner,
if it's a white girl, you kind of have to think twice.
Right.
Huh?
So, uy, mas legit. It's
Diba?
more legit, right?
Yeah, foreigners, mas legit to.
Mas
No, but that's interesting what you brought up that point. Around what time were they making noise about Mali?
mga mid-year, mga
Yeah.
July.
Mid-year.
I think their fiscal year ends
in
July. So
July.
after July, mga siguro August, ganyan. They were making noise. I think they had like a whole bunch of
Kaya
celebrities.
pala
Yeah,
sila-
they
Free
were right.
Mali, like a
Yeah.
mug
Yeah,
shot.
that's why they were all naked because they didn't have money for clothes.
Yeah.
No, but sometimes celebrities, parang they just think, oh, parang this is a good cause,
Yeah.
and then they don't do
They
any
don't
more
really say
research.
exactly, which is very, very sad for like, I guess, Paul McCartney and Stella McCartney, and
Yeah,
even our
yeah.
local celebrities like Dieter Ocampo. I think they even had Ali Buendia and a
Yeah.
bunch of like big. I'm pretty sure they don't really know that the
The
PETA
facts.
misspelled the facts. I mean,
I think that's a big mistake. I mean, if you're fighting for the freedom of an animal, you would at least
Know how to
Know how to spell the
animals'
name, right?
yeah, it's very bad. Like you go there and someone painted Mali's name on the wall of her enclosure. I'm like, is that how it's really spelled?
like if you say I'm a number one fan of Shawn, and then you misspell it SEAN.
Yeah. What does that say?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, some good I guess did come
Yeah,
out of
yeah.
it. They're now moving her to a better enclosure.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
moving her to the horse enclosure because I think they
An
have no
elephant
more
in a
horses.
horse enclosure.
Yeah. And the very sad thing is I think their last giraffe died because someone fed it supot. Not an
Are you
serious
serious?
dick,
Yeah,
ha?
yeah, I know.
Like a plastic bag.
I love how Shawn said what, dick, and then what was the other one?
Tita.
Tite.
Super
two references.
Has it been 5 minutes?
It hasn't been 5 minutes yet, and we already have 2 penis references.
From the
You can
guest.
make the whole show
From the
appealing.
guest,
guest.
from the guest.
Not from both of us.
I did work with the Tulfo for a while, for a couple of years, and
Yeah.
I picked up some.
So wait, working with the Tulfos, is it so now they have your back, anything happens. You got the
I
Tulfo.
certainly hope so.
Is it having like mga three brothers, like parang so nobody's gonna mess with you because parang Tulfo yung mga backer niyan, Tulfo.
I think one person asked me one time for a favor,
Yeah.
a relative of mine. It's like, oh, I think someone's complaining against me, kay Tulfo. Can you handle that?
I know. I'm afraid that might happen.
Yeah,
Like,
can you call me?
like one of my, because like I had this maid who left just,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
recently. She left. She decided we were leaving to go on vacation, right? And then like the day before we were gonna leave, she took a day off and then she never came back,
Okay.
right? And then
With all her stuff.
well, yeah, she just left. She said day off lang, and then
Okay, and then
she never came back, right? So we had to scramble for a replacement, right? So now, biglang now she's texting yung salary daw niya. Kasi she left like parang she had like a week or something left.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, do I pay this girl who just left us hanging
and
without
left,
even
yeah.
having the decency to just at least text me
Yeah.
saying like, sir,
Di
hindi
na
na
ako
po.
babalik.
Yeah, no, she didn't. And then we just found out because she texted one of our other
other
maids na hindi na po daw babalik si, di ba? So, but now I'm afraid like, what if she calls Tulfo and says,
and starts haranguing
yeah,
you
and then,
on air.
then Tulfo, oh,
They're
yun-
actually very reasonable if you explain that
Yeah, yeah.
mali rin siya, even if she's the complainant. They
Yeah, yeah.
will see both sides of the
Okay,
story.
so I'll say,
Yeah.
friend po ako ni Sean.
Yeah.
Sabi
Mr.
niya fair daw
Tulfo.
kayo eh. They are,
Oo.
they're fair.
I support Mali pero not Pita. Just si Mali.
I support Mali and the Manila Zoo. And botanical gardens.
Botanical Gardens.
It's very nice. We have one elephant in the whole country.
That's the only elephant we have, right?
That's the only elephant we have.
Yeah.
It's a Sri Lankan. Oh,
So where is this?
that is in Zagreb, Croatia.
Oh.
Really nice. Like it looks
So
like
it's-
Mario Brothers.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they do this thing with the tile roofs. It's like shiny
Yeah.
glazed colored tiles. It looks very Minecraft.
So that's the house of what?
That's a church.
Ah, okay.
In
The
a
house of
square.
Christ.
Yeah. Actually, I was kind of scared that I won't be able to identify. I went on this massive Euro trip with my family last
Yeah, yeah.
summer. We went all over Eastern Europe, and I can't remember like all the churches that I've seen.
Yeah, once you see one church, it's all the same, right?
Yeah, this is a different one.
Where is this? Is that wait? Who are those?
This is a different country.
the two girls with you are.
That's my mother in the middle, the tall one, and then
Oh,
that's my
kala ko sister mo.
Nah. Hi, tita. And then this is a really nice church. It's got the same style
Yeah.
of when they fix the roof with the tiles.
So
Why
what
is
country is this
Europe
again?
so-
Sorry, what country
This
is
is in, I believe this is in Hungary.
In Hungary.
Yes.
Yeah, I love the tiles, the colors,
The colors and the
and the
patterns.
patterns. Yeah, that's your
It's
sister, huh?
My sister, yeah.
The one in the
this
middle.
is the
Ah!
Danube.
The what?
The Danube.
The Danube.
The blue
nice,
Danube.
Nice.
Yeah, so
I thought it was
that's what
always
could have-
Danube. Hindi pala
Yeah, I
Danube.
just
Danube.
say Danube.
It's
Danube.
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 Okay, Danube.
Yeah. So that's in Budapest.
Yeah.
So interesting fact. Like on one side of the river is Buda, and
Right.
on the other side is Pest. Pest.
Oh.
That's how they say it. So it's Budapest.
That's why it's called Budapest. Nice.
Not
thought
you can do
that's-
that to the Pasig River.
I thought that
Oh,
was
ah.
why it was called Budapest, because Buddha was from there. But what do
And he
I
was a
know?
pest.
pest?
He was a pest.
Hey, he was a pest.
Yeah.
To non-Buddhists.
Yeah. There's two kinds of Buddha, the thin and the
fat.
The fat. No offense, Chino. I've never been to Budapest. I want to visit that someday.
This I believe is in Dresden, which I believe is in Germany
Nice.
somewhere.
That's another
near the
church
border.
behind you?
Yes, it's another church.
Mm.
Really old. This town is really nice. We ate in a really nice restaurant.
Mhm.
I was super sleepy. This was near the end of the trip, and everywhere in Europe pretty much looks the same. But
Yeah,
Eastern Europe though is something else. A lot of the places we went to in Eastern Europe didn't really have a lot of tourists, except for Prague and Berlin.
So were they surprised to see like an Asian family?
Yes,
What did
It's
they
very
did they
strange.
stare at you and
and point.
They
and
poke
point?
sticks.
And then
No, we just stood outside the church, put a bag in front of us, and people dropped coins. We didn't have to do anything.
Paid for the whole
that's a
trip.
good way to survive on a
Paid
It's-
for the whole trip.
Yeah, but it's amazing because we also went to Czestochowa, which it's not there, but not in those pictures anyway. But
Yeah.
it's like this little town,
Uh-huh.
and in Poland, outside
Yeah.
Poland. That's where Pope John Paul is from. I think.
Oh, yeah, I
or
never
that's
heard
where he
of
went
that.
to school anyway.
Yeah.
And So I was sleeping in the bus. Then my mom woke me up. She goes, "Oh, we're here na." So I woke up and I'm like, holy fuck. There were like, no shit, 3,000 priests of all ages. Just priests, huh? So they're all like guys.
Yeah.
It's like a weird, sick, twisted fantasy. There's like cute
Your
one.
fantasy is
Not mine.
You
Someone
have
else's
300 priests?
twisted. Maybe Gino.
Maybe Pope John Paul's fantasy.
Yeah.
Maybe. Oh, he's gonna be
Ooh.
canonized next week. But there are like 3,000 priests or something milling around. It's like a big priest town, and it's amazing. Then we met a priest who spoke Tagalog.
What?
Yeah.
And he was
Probably.
white?
Mom, are you sure you woke me up? He was white.
Oh, yeah?
He was
Yeah,
white.
probably
He was.
you said to
So he was on a mission here or something? How did
He
he...
has been here a couple of times.
Okay.
Apparently, he holds
for the
masses.
altar boy.
Right.
Yeah, we love our sacristans. I think he was having masses in over in Laguna, in Villa Escudero.
He was having more than just masters.
Really?
More than just masses, you know, some of that mompo with the altar boys after
What's a
the
mompo? Okay.
That alcohol...
the
alcohol
wine mass.
wine.
Yeah,
it
wine
help-
mass called mompo.
when you drink it, you kind of want to have, like, fondle little kids.
yeah, something, you know.
Mampo.
I knew there was something wrong with the blood of Christ.
Wait, so he ended up talking to you guys?
He ended up talking. No, parang we arrived and then they were like, "Oh, where are you guys from? The Philippines." Okay, wait. And so they went inside and then they come out with this priest, like this white priest. He was so sungit.
Oh.
Ibang level.
Oh.
And then tinatarayan niya kami and biglang, marunong ako magtagalog. We're like, what?
That's funny.
Like, who are you? He goes, I
Yeah.
go to Laguna. I'm gonna go back there in February. That was just this February.
Siguro when they came in, psst, 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 liga, psst. Yung mga Chinese Pinoy doon sa... ano.
It was freaky. But yeah, amazingly, they had this, you know how we have our Nazareno?
Yeah, yeah.
They have a Black Madonna of Czestochowa.
Really?
So si Beyonce.
So parang ganun
Yeah,
din
with
yung
a big-
story.
big booty.
Pero may sugat siya dito.
Oh,
Sa
gangster,
face.
gangster.
Gangster.
She's
I always
scared.
wonder because is the black Nazarene we have, is it
Yeah.
black because it's black or because everybody's so dirty?
Okay,
and
I'll
then they
tell
keep
you a little
touching her?
story.
Kaya umitim na siya because everybody's
Yeah.
touching it, not
with the
washing.
dirty paws.
Yeah.
Actually, yung mga tinatouch yung tao, fake na yung body nun. They put the real
Yeah.
head on top of a fake body.
Yeah.
Oh, so where's
a
the real body?
replica. They hide it in a safe.
Because of the wear.
Yeah, wear and tear. That's from the
Oh.
1600s pa, from the galleons. I
So
mean,
the real body is hidden somewhere.
yeah.
But
And
that's
then
the real head.
sometimes,
Mga national treasure shit.
yeah.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
sometimes kapag ka, hindi naman, ito yung mga natututunan sa news eh.
Yeah.
Kapag ka, hindi
Sean's
naman yung
mga-
Nazareno Day,
Yeah, yeah.
ginagawa naman nila, baliktad. Like, kunyari, may special mass for the Nazarene. Sometimes they bring out the
The
real
real-
body and then they
The
put
fake
the fake
head, fake head.
Yes.
You should keep her as a co-host. I should
Alright.
just go back to Manila.
She has a lot of facts.
Oh, don't go to Manila Zoo.
So it's like a Lego piece. You can detach the head and then attach it.
Yeah.
Oh, one time they even made me do a story. I think it was was it Baraswayan Church in Bulacan or a church right near, like 5 minutes away from Baraswayan. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
exactly sure anymore, but they have a Virgin Mary there. And so they sent me to Shawn, do a story on this Virgin Mary. I'm like, okay. So I go there, not exactly the most religious person, but
Yeah.
the priest comes out and goes, "So this is the Virgin Mary," and then he showed me like all these outfits that they
Yeah.
have for her.
For the Virgin Mary.
Yeah, they have outfits
Talaga. It's
Yeah,
like
they
a
have
Barbie, huh?
outfits.
and jewelry.
Yeah, if they have outfits for the Santo Niño, they're
Yeah.
probably bound to have outfits for the
It's like
Virgin.
based
And
on
she
the
has-
occasion or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then all the devotees.
Raincoat for Virgin Mary. It's raining.
Ganon. Like
Are you
literally, may
serious?
ibang color na mga dresses with a bello, and then may mga crown pa na may mga malalaking mga jewels.
Pang Instagram, ganun, like...
Pang Instagram.
pang Instagram.
OOTD.
Mama Mary, OOTD. But yeah, like people really donate
That's
big
funny.
money
For the
for
outfits.
the outfits.
It's like a bench.
I'm telling you, the stack of photos, because he couldn't show me the jewels because they're in a
Yeah, yeah.
safe and he doesn't exactly know
Yeah.
where the safe is because the Monsignor is the one, blah, blah, blah. But he showed me a stack of photos this thick. This is her crown. This is her ring. These are all her bracelets.
You can
all
follow her on
on Instagram.
Instagram. It's,
Oh,
She sells some of
OOTD.
her secondhand stuff.
she has mga
She
20,000,
has like
20
an
million
online
followers.
store.
Are you Catholic? Are you Buddhist? Are you
I'm Catholic.
Catholic? Born Catholic, but you're not practicing.
I kind of am.
Kinda?
I kind of
Yeah.
am. I'm not the most hardcore.
Religious.
Yeah.
Me neither. Me neither.
Nice. I'm in
Alright.
good company. Okay. That is Prague, the astronomical clock.
Nice.
Yeah, I think it's quite popular, actually.
Yeah.
Prague was quite a shock. We've been going around like Zagreb, Slovenia, Ljubljana, and there are no Asians there. Then we
You
go
were
to
the only
Prague.
Asian. You made the Asian population go spike up when you guys
So
were
we're like,
there.
yeah, yellow fever! My cousins and I. And then we went to Prague, and there were just so many people.
Yeah.
It was so different. It's, I guess, the same as what you would see in Italy or in Paris.
Yeah, it's a heavy tourist
Yeah.
spot, diba?
Plus, like, a lot of these church-going religious.
I went there
Pilgrimage.
2005 ba? Or 4 or something.
Is it like Prague, like the new Bangkok now, supposedly?
Well,
Is
when I
it?
went there, it was about 10 years ago or so.
Yeah, according to Wusa's very own Boys Night Out, apparently
Yeah.
Prague is Tony said this.
Yeah.
Prague has like sex shows and like Amsterdam.
I didn't see
stuff.
those.
The whole Eastern Europe
Damn, I didn't
has
see
sex
those.
shows. Actually, I was
that's
about to send you a photo that said
A
peep
sex show?
show.
Sayang.
Yeah, in Croatia, but I didn't. But like when we went, it was about 2 or 3 months before Croatia joined the EU. So it automatically became, I don't know, I had the most fun in Croatia. Croatia, truly Asia. Super fun there.
Croatia,
The
truly
prices were good.
That's a nice tag, huh?
That's a nice tag.
Croatia. And it was fun.
Because Croatia was also part of the USSR. Was it?
No.
No,
No?
I don't.
Because
I know it was
Czech
part
Republic
of,
was part of the Soviet Union,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Because
Croatia was part of
Yugoslavia.
Yugoslavia, diba?
Yeah, and Yugoslavia was Yugoslavia was part
Part
of
of
the
the
USSR.
Oh, yeah.
And then parang they broke off as Yugoslavia,
Yeah.
and then
And
they
then they
broke off
further
again.
broke off. Yes.
Right.
So after that, I think now Croatia is one of the few countries that haven't been part of the EU. But as of now, they are now. Like I think they became part June or July last year.
Okay.
So I don't know how the prices changed. But
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
pretty freaking cheap. Like a 500 ml
Of what?
beer would cost like 80 pesos.
That's not
Wow.
bad, actually. That's not bad. 80 pesos.
So
yeah.
that scene in Eurotrip, did you
Uh-huh.
guys see Eurotrip?
No,
Where
no,
the
I
guy
didn't.
gives like a penny.
Bratislava.
The guy gives a penny to the bell clerk and says
Yeah.
he's gonna start his own
business.
hotel.
Talaga.
But
like a penny. A penny. I'm going to start my own
When I
hotel.
went there, like I could just pay with a pair of jeans, and you could get like a
5
whole-
girls?
Yeah. Like
But
some
they do
jeans
have,
and bread and toothpaste, Because they just
Shampoo and
Kasi
deodorant.
kakaalis pa lang nila from communism. So
Yeah.
parang, and then they were listening to
Or-
music. This is mga 2003.
Okay.
But they were listening to music from like 1980s. So parang on the radio, it's like
Yeah.
freedom, like.
It's quite fun. I mean, we also went to Auschwitz in
I
Birkenau, which was kind of
Oh
depressing.
yeah, I can imagine
kind
how
of regret
fun that is.
that's
Yeah.
not fun. I mean, we were so excited.
What
Then
country is that?
I think it was in Poland.
Yeah,
also.
I think
Poland.
it's Poland.
Poland was also part of the.
in Warsaw.
Yeah.
Warsaw. It's all,
Yeah.
Poland was part of the USSR, right? Or
No,
I think
no, no.
Or Poland's been
pinag-agawan.
occupied, no?
It's been
Been-
occupied,
yeah.
reoccupied.
by a lot of different
Kind
whatever.
of like Manila during the war, but
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Europe style. So everyone kept trying to occupy it, and so now Poland has all these. They have a museum of medieval torture instruments,
Nice.
museum of terror, really good museums.
Yeah, nice. It's
But
all
if you're
about
looking
pain.
at art,
Yeah.
Zagreb still. I
Zagreb.
mean, in Eastern Europe, they had like
Ah.
so many Picasso exhibits. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
it's so cheap too.
Yeah, right now, I think even right now it's still cheap, no? To go
It's
to
still
Eastern
cheap.
Europe.
It's still cheap.
Yeah.
And the other, I forgot what I was gonna say.
About
Another
Zagreb.
cheap place. No, about Zagreb.
Greece is cheap because they're having
recession.
economic
They're
problems.
bankrupt.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd be
Yeah.
rich over there.
I used
But,
to what I do is I check how the economy is doing in Europe based on how much a bottle of mineral water would cost.
Oh yeah.
So parang you start from UK, it's like
Mm-hmm.
£2, and then you go to France, it's like
even more.
Euro.50 or €2, and then as you go parang east, it becomes like 50 and then lang, diba? So
It
parang
was so cheap.
Yeah.
Our bus driver was selling water as a racket.
Talaga.
Yeah, for €1 each. And they were like, mahal naman. Siyempre, puro
€1,
incheck
may,
yung
may
sa
patong
bus.
na yan. May patong
Yeah.
na yan.
So he was like, "Tangina, puro incheck yung bus ko." Sige na nga, €0.50. 50 cents.
And that's exactly what he said. In check.
Check. In Czech or Slovakia. But yeah, they're really nice places. Ljubljana. And then we drove through Slovakia and nakotong cup kami doon.
Cotton Cup
Yeah.
in Slovakia.
In Slovakia. Speeding. It was amazing. And then
so
the bus driver...
same style. Parang,
Same style. So we had this bus, mini bus.
Right.
Okay. There were like 20 of us inside. Everyone's like sleeping. It was lunchtime.
Okay.
And then suddenly the bus stops, so everyone wakes up like, where are we? We're not anywhere. We're in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
We're in Slovakia. Like, we're passing through. And the driver was like, oh no, just wait. And so he starts talking to the guy. We're like, is he giving him money? And so he comes back and we're like, Ivan, what happened?
Right.
And he was, sorry, Ivan.
Ivan, yeah,
what
yeah,
happened? And he was like, oh, they're hungry because it's lunchtime. We're like, okay.
It's like
parang
Philippines.
Yeah.
Philippines, but colder.
Yeah. But the same style, like, oh, not there. Down, below.
But another nice place that's actually cheap
Mm-hmm.
is South Africa.
Yeah, you know,
Oh, I want to
I've
do-
never been to
I
Africa,
want
but
to
it's
do
on my
it.
list.
When I was there, 2012, the exchange rate was parang Hong Kong dollar lang. Five and a
Six,
half.
mga 5, 6.
Oo,
yeah.
wala pang 6.
Nice.
But of course, it's far, so you kind of have to spend a bit more for the plane.
right.
But once you
get
there,
everything's cheaper.
everything's cheap.
Like you can pay with your children. Here, take my
I
child.
think you can, but they might actually
You have to
grill.
barter with like an African kid versus your Asian kid. Diba?
Well, one Asian kid's about 3 African
African
kids.
kids.
Yeah, so that's...
In
Even
appetite,
if they're
too.
black. I'm
In
kidding. That's so
But then you have to
politically-
fatten them up.
Yeah.
But it was surprising because I didn't think that
Uh.
Africa would be so nice. I mean, every time I travel, I get depressed. I was talking to my friend, and
Yeah.
he feels the same way because, you know, all leaders, they steal. But
Yeah, they all do.
everyone does. But
Even
here
the
it's
most
so,
like first world countries,
Yeah.
there's still some.
they're still stealing. But
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
come the country is nice? Eh, dito
So they
parang,
give back, diba?
yeah. Here parang medyo, it's too
Buakaw,
obvious.
buakaw,
Talaga.
buakaw.
How
Isn't it Indonesia or was it? I might be wrong, but
Mm-hmm.
parang they legalized it, the whole kickback thing.
Really?
Yeah, I can't remember what country. Somebody was telling me like, instead of trying to do it like parang in the back channel, whatever,
Yeah.
they just say, okay, Senator so and so has this project, and the standard is 15%.
But that's good, because it's the same way as they say legalize abortion. It's happening anyway. Might as well legalize it so
Yeah,
we can regulate
control it.
Yeah, same with drugs.
Yeah.
And
So
speaking
instead
of
of, like,
which,
you know,
Berlin,
Berlin, yeah.
you can get weed anywhere in Berlin
Wow.
and in
Nice.
Prague, near the astronomical
How
clock.
come I didn't know that?
There's a
when I
pub
was there?
called the White
You
Whale.
could have put that to use.
I didn't know that.
No,
This
there's
is
a-
late information you're
No
giving
wonder
us.
the astronomical clock is so popular.
Yeah.
It's yeah. You just go to weebehigh.com.
Was it
Oh,
We Be High?
Save the bookmark.
Oh, wait, hold on. Bookmark. We
So
Be High.
anywhere you go, it tells you if it's worth the risk to even venture out, and if it is worth the
WeBeHigh.com, huh?
and if it is worth the risk, like how dangerous is it to be smoking, say here in this country
Right,
or in
right.
that country? Like here in the Philippines, it would be like 1 because death to drug traffickers and all
Okay, so
that.
1 is the worst.
One
Like,
is the
you
worst,
die.
yeah.
Right.
5 is parang very friendly. So
Ah.
Berlin was like
1 if you
5.
don't have any money here, but if you have money, then it's probably a 5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because when I was in Amsterdam and then I was gonna buy the seeds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I went to the shop like, yeah, can I buy seeds? And then I was okay, hey, seeds. And then he asked me, how do you want to transport? I'll just carry it. What country are you from? Philippines. And then, let me check. Oh, death penalty.
Death to drug traffickers.
Death
It
penalty.
says
I
it
go,
on the
okay.
customs form.
Okay, never mind. Never mind.
Yeah. It's
But
really,
do the dogs, are they trained for the
no.
seed?
Here?
Yeah.
No. Dogs can only be trained one way or the other. Either they sniff for
Oh.
explosives
Or weed.
or
drugs.
drugs.
So it's one.
I think
Yes.
terrorists are just a bit more important.
It's not impossible to have a
Right,
dog
right.
that can do both,
Do
but
both,
it's not
right, right.
usual because they're
Specialize in one,
Yeah, they specialize in one. In Canada, they have these. Every time an Asian flight comes in, they have
Yeah.
these beagles and cute little Jack
Yeah.
Russell Terriers running on the conveyor belt.
For
On
what?
top of, they're sniffing for like the food. They're very strict with food.
Food
I've
naman.
seen
Yeah.
that. I've seen those
Chino has been used before, right?
as a
As a sniffer?
I used to
food.
smell truffles. But now it's just like everyday stuff.
Now it's like longanisa.
Yeah, longanisa.
Or longanisa truffles.
Yeah, longanisa truffles.
It's a new thing now.
That's social.
Yeah. You know, that's a good product, huh? Longanisa truffles.
Get on that.
How would the
Papag.
burp? How would the burp taste like?
It's like
It's a little
mahal.
bit more,
Mahal
Extra
yung burp mo, ah.
potent.
more fragrant than
Yeah.
your regular longanisa burger.
Hoy social yan.
All right, next photo.
Next photo.
There's who are those
Khrushchev.
two making out?
That's an image from the Berlin Wall. That's
is
just
that-
one of the hundreds of images painted on sections of the Berlin Wall. I
Yeah.
guess our version of this is the EDSA peace mural outside the
Yeah, like
Camp
that would be
Crame.
Ramos and Ninoy and Ninoy Aquino making out, right?
Yeah, or like Barack and Pinoy.
Or Pina and Barack. Oh
Yeah.
gosh. Wow, I gotta wash that
Yeah.
image out of my head.
Can't unsee that.
Yeah.
This is Vancouver.
Oh, nice. Are you Canadian?
I'm
have-
Filipino. I have dual citizenship, yes.
Filipino and Canadian.
Yeah,
Oh,
Canadian.
nice.
This is Vancouver. That's a BC place
Uh-huh.
where all the shows and, it's like a big arena. It's like Araneta Coliseum. And
Right.
then I think I took this from across the water.
Mm.
I was in the Olympic Village. So they built
Ooh.
the Olympic Village for, I think, the Winter Olympics. in
Wow, you got to
2010.
watch the Olympics?
No, no, no.
Oh, okay, okay.
They just built it. So, of course, for the Olympics, for the athletes and whatnot.
Right,
and now
right.
they're selling it as condo units. It's a whole giant village that they built out of nowhere.
Nice.
That's how backward we are.
So being Canadian, do you have to go back like to Canada like
No.
every?
No, she has
you don't
dual
need to.
citizenship.
Yeah.
So it's okay.
Not
You don't
anymore,
need
yeah.
to. How about taxes? Ooh, BIR.
I've already informed the Canadian government that I live here.
So
I
do you pay the Canadian government taxes?
Not right now, no.
No, it's just the Philippine government.
They pay me because I'm so poor in Canada.
you
Before I
get-
declared,
nice.
before I declared that I lived here, I guess
Uh-huh.
they thought that I lived there. So every year I would get a check and I would earn like $300 something.
That's not bad.
Like,
Yeah,
for
for nothing.
like-
For not
being
doing
a
an-
bum.
for
yeah.
doing nothing. Yeah, yeah.
For doing nothing.
Plus, you have the best
Medical.
medical
yeah,
insurance.
free
Total
healthcare.
coverage.
Free everything,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
Unless it's your fault.
What do you mean? Like,
Like
oh,
my
I stabbed
cousin-
my
yeah,
eye.
my
So,
cousin-
pag buntes, it's your fault.
It's your fault. That's your fault. That
no,
is
it's
your
your
fault.
husband's fault.
Yeah, that is your fault.
Diba? I mean,
It's only half your
You
fault.
should have pulled out, diba?
yeah.
I think when you give birth, I think you pay something like less than $100.
Wow.
And but my cousin did get hit. She was on a bicycle and she got hit by a car.
Right.
And she had to pay everything. Of course, mahal na yon kasi
Yeah.
more
'Cause it was her
expensive than
fault.
here, yeah. Because it was her fault. So they really, even though she was in college on
Right.
her bike,
Yeesh.
and the guy was old and in a car, wala, it's her fault.
But she's okay now.
Yeah. And then the passenger of the car sued the driver of the car for trauma.
The only downside to all this free healthcare,
Yeah.
you have to listen to Justin Bieber while it happens.
Right. You met Justin Bieber, right?
I met Justin Bieber.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
In Tacloban. Or,
No.
Oh.
Unfortunately, I met the non-hot Justin Bieber. The Tacloban Justin Bieber, he was hot. I met, he came here
Now
for
he's
his last
just
show.
tae. Now he's tae.
Now
the,
he's
sh-
like, yeah.
Yeah.
the child Justin Bieber.
This is the Philippines.
Nice.
It's
Where is
in
that?
Quezon.
Quezon
in
province?
Balisin, yeah.
Oh,
Island,
Balisin.
yeah.
Nice.
This is
nice.
the side that faces the Pacific. So that's a Pacific Ocean right there.
Nice. Are those corals or?
Yes. This is the reefy side. The other side of the island facing inland it's practically Boracay.
Right. The
Yeah.
membership there went up. Like,
Yeah.
what
Went
is
up
it
like four times? Four
Yeah.
times.
Ridiculous.
In a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, within a year. So,
Uh,
but it's really beautiful. I really like it there.
But if they want to sponsor the show, hey, we're
Send
willing.
some memberships
Yeah.
our way. But
Yeah.
Have you been to San Vicente, Palawan? Oh, Japan.
No.
Yeah, apparently coves and coves and coves. Are we
San
over time?
Vicente.
apparently
No,
Migs
we're good. We're good.
has been to San Vicente and
good.
Palawan.
Ah, he's
Right?
been to San Vicente. Okay, that's what
So
he
this
said.
is San Vicente? Wow,
No,
it looks
this-
Japanese. Huh?
Wow,
Parang-
Yeah,
very,
this is
very San
Japan.
Vicente.
Ako yung
Very
San Vicente
Palawan.
pala.
Of course, everyone now is in Japan. It's all the rage. It's
Yeah.
cherry blossom season.
Yeah.
But we went for winter
Yeah, my family's there right now.
right now.
Yeah. Not for the cherry blossoms.
I just
food.
came back from Japan yesterday.
yeah.
See, everyone's in Japan, right? I know like 5 people that are there right now.
Beautiful, yeah. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Beautiful cherry blossom.
It's
Don't
really.
they have like an
yeah.
L? Di ba wala silang L? Or
Kaya,
R?
Beautiful.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Cherry blossom.
Cherry.
They say it
Cherry
in R.
blossom.
Yeah. Some castle. This is outside Yamandela's house in
Was he alive?
Soweto.
Or was he dead when
He
you were
was
there?
alive.
Oh.
This was in 2012, summer of 2012.
Did you see him?
No, he
No.
was already in the hospital at that time.
Oh, he was
I
getting
think
sick.
he had pneumonia at that time. I think he was
Ouch.
having a lot of pneumonia
Yeah.
until he died. But this is his old house, and they turned it into a museum. But the whole stretch is really, really nice. So Soweto means Southwest Township. That's
Man, we
kind
gotta
of
go
like
to
where
Africa.
You
Chino,
gotta
we gotta go. We gotta
Yeah,
go.
we gotta go to Africa.
I'll also tell you where to get weed there, or you can just log on.
I'm already on We Be High. Here we go. We Be High. It's not loading. It's
not loading.
It's kind of slow.
It's-
Maybe
it's the
the guys
government.
are smoking weed or something.
And this was in we're doing the Jeje pose.
That's what they
That's
call
with
it,
my
the
cousin.
ginger
Yeah,
pose.
all my cousins from my mom's side.
Yeah.
And that's me in the front because I'm the eldest. And this was a cup noodle museum in
Oh, nice.
Yokohama, but which I believe they also have another branch in Osaka.
Oh yeah,
Really
nice.
nice. It's a Nissin cup noodle factory.
No Lucky Me there.
The guy who
They do have a Lucky Me exhibited there.
the guy who invented the noodle, the ramen noodle. I read somewhere.
He's still alive.
Yeah, and he's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
really old, like
Yeah,
like
100
90 or something. Yeah,
and that's all he
90
eats is like ramen noodle.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
they had
that's what he
a
said, yeah.
long intro about this guy. I forgot his name. All Japanese people's names
Yeah.
sound alike. But yeah, he invented the noodle, and they even had like so 1958 lang yung cup
Nice.
noodles na invent.
Yeah.
After the war.
Nakamura.
This was in Slovenia, in Bled, Lake Bled.
Nice.
Population 2 million of the whole country. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
That's just like what
So-
Quezon City.
yeah.
Not
Very
Even.
small.
half, maybe.
Half
You guys
of-
took a boat there? Is that your boat there?
Yeah, they have these weird gondolas
Yeah.
that
So
look a little bit.
Quezon City can conquer Slovenia.
We can, yeah.
We can.
Yeah.
I think we should. It's very
Yeah.
beautiful.
Actually, Philippines can conquer Europe. It's just by pure numbers.
Yeah.
We can start out with like Eastern, like the smaller
Yeah.
population. Or we can
Have
start
you
with
seen
like
the
Ireland.
size of these people?
Yeah, but then
Average guy
start
is like
a 7-footer.
6'5",
Yeah, but a 7-footer versus 5-footers. You can take them down.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, they have a high center of gravity.
Yeah.
That means they're a lot easier
These
to take down.
Vikings.
This was in
Escanita.
Escanita in I think it was in Slovenia. What did the
What did
geotag
your
say?
thing say?
What did my
Or-
thing say? Or it could be any other town in Eastern Europe, pretty much.
Or Enchanted Kingdom.
Or
Enchanted
it actually
Kingdom,
might
right.
also be in Zagreb.
I'll tell you where it is.
Okay.
That is in
In
Enchanted Kingdom.
Warsaw.
that's not in Warsaw.
It's not? Well, that's what I put there.
But it could be. I mean, they all look.
Oh,
the
that's in
same.
Spain.
That's in. That's
never
in
been to,
Batangas, and we just don't know it.
It's in
Next
Bata-
photo.
That's in Enchanted Kingdom lang,
Yeah,
guys.
oo
So
nga.
cheap.
It's in
Ano ba?
Enchanted
Sa Sky
Santa
Ranch.
Rosa
That's in
lang.
Sky Ranch.
Sky Ranch.
They have a new Euro section. Is that it? Oh, there. We have some
Okay,
more
no, no,
photos.
no. Okay, this was in Dresden as well.
Is that your brother?
That's my dad.
Woo!
So
Dad
close.
is insane. Insane.
How old is your dad?
My dad is turning 64, and he's
Wow,
a
okay.
ultra runner. That means he still
Nice.
runs 100K.
What?
Yeah.
100K?
He runs the Bataan Death March. for
Like it's
fun.
nothing. Like it's nothing. With a bayonet in his side.
With like a whipping Japanese person.
Yeah.
With the
100K? Serious?
100K. I think the Bataan Death March was 102K.
Shit, I can't even run 100K.
I can
I
even
can't
run
either.
1K.
Wow, your dad's Superman.
Yeah, he's Superman. So it's my mother.
Oh, I thought it's your sister again.
Oh, this was in Berlin.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I can see you're pretty close to your parents still, huh?
Yeah, we all are. Super. And every year we do this giant family trip
Mm.
with my cousins and everything. And these are the best trips ever.
Yeah, because you don't pay.
Yes. But
That is true.
You ever notice like when you're traveling with your parents and then you order food, you always look on the left side like whatever food it is, right? But if it's with your your friends, you
You
always
look
look
on
on
the
the right
price.
side first. Look at the prices first before you look at what's on the left. Diba? Salad,
little
salad. Ano, busog ako eh.
salad lang.
salad
soup.
lang. Yeah.
Tsaka free bread.
Anong
Soup.
drinks mo, sir? Water lang, water.
This soup looks good. The soup. I want to try the soup.
Water lang, water lang.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Our
Yeah, there's
parents
nothing wrong
love
with
us.
that. Yeah. It gives them purpose. Right,
Spend
Chino?
on
As a
us.
parent, can you say that?
Yeah. Like my little daughter, every time we go into a toy store, she like starts getting all these toys. I go, "You have money to pay for that?" And she goes, "No, you're gonna pay."
What a
4-year-old,
smart girl.
your credit card daddy. No, she knows how to unlock like in the iPad games. She tells my wife, "Mommy, can you use daddy's credit card? I want to unlock this." 3 pa lang yun when she
Don't
was saying
make a
that, yeah.
mistake of entering your iTunes password.
Yeah,
into
she
her
doesn't.
device.
She doesn't know how to use it yet. So
I'll give her a year.
Yeah, I'll
actually,
give her,
actually,
I'll
that's
give her a
not
year.
far
I'll
from
give
the
her
truth.
6 months.
That's
Yeah,
not too
that's
far from the truth, actually. But anyway, since Shawn is a news presenter and
Yes.
on TV5, and she's very knowledgeable in the Tagalog language.
Yes.
My
So-
Tagalog is 4 years old.
No
My
way.
news Tagalog
no way.
is 4 years. My Kanto Tagalog is as old as I am, but my news Tagalog is 4 years old.
No, I've heard you do the news, and you have some really like deep words
I'm
that you've
reading off
used.
a prompter.
But still, that kind of gives you,
Yeah,
you
it
know.
gives you an idea.
Yeah, right?
But
Yeah.
there are some words that I just don't consider words. Like this word came up in my script.
What?
Pamorningan.
Pamorningan.
Yeah.
Ayun,
And up
like-
to now, the floor directors give
What does
me
that
shit.
mean,
Sean
pamorningan?
hates the word yeah, it's like
like a
party
jeje.
till the break of dawn kind of thing. Pamorningan. Till
pamorningan.
yeah. And I'm like, is this
On
even a
and
word?
on, pamorningan. Okay, never mind.
Pamorningan.
Sorry.
Pamorningan. And multi-bilyong pisong. I'm like, what?
Yan,
So
for
just
Napoles. Is that
multi-billion
for
pesos.
Napoles?
Something like that, yes. I'm like, multi-bilyong piso. How do I
So-
even read this?
So we have a challenge for you, Sean. We made this Sean's Tagalog translation test. Let's play the title,
Okay.
the breaker that I
Tagalog translation.
Oh my God, I'm gonna die.
See, I worked on that for like hours.
I can see.
Did you see it? Did you see
Like
it?
a work
Such
of
effort.
art.
Thank you, thank
I
you.
think your 3-year-old could have done better.
All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna tell you the English words, and then you have to translate it into your news Tagalog.
Okay,
Yeah.
with
Okay.
voice.
Yes, with the.
With the- okay, I have to
Okay,
switch.
ready? Okay, the first one is. This one's easy. We'll just give you an easy one. Breaking news, like breaking news.
Nagbabagang balita.
Nagbabagang ba?
Nagbabagang balita.
Why is it nagbabagang ba? Ano yung baga?
Baga is
Isn't
like
that lungs?
fire, diba?
It's like
Ah.
nagpa-fire,
It's like
nagpa-flame.
blazing.
So
Yeah.
the news is on fire.
yeah.
Yeah.
Blazing
But
hot
it's-
news.
It's like nagbabaga is parang it's at the start part of the blaze. It's about
when-
to
yeah.
become
About to explode.
Yes.
Before it gets hottest.
Yes, yes, yes.
Excuse me. Okay.
But that was so hard to explain. Nagbabagang balita.
Nagbabagang balita. But isn't baga also lungs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So pwede rin yung lungs more about to explode.
Tagalog makes no sense sometimes.
I know, it doesn't.
Yeah, like pamorningan. It's got a prefix and a
Pamorningan.
suffix and an English root word. I mean, and everyone understands what it means.
Yeah.
It's the ultimate
Like
word
Jejemon.
It's the ultimate, yeah.
It's like Jejemon.
For-
I can't when people text
for
me
people
Jejemon.
without gas.
All right, next one. This one. Heavy traffic on EDSA caused by peanut vendor spilling his peanuts on the highway.
Did you say peanuts?
Peanuts.
Okay,
Peanuts.
mani.
Peanuts. Money.
Okay, matindi ang traffic. And,
Heavy traffic on EDSA caused by peanut vendor spilling his peanuts on the highway.
okay. Nagmistulang parking lot ang EDSA, sanhi ng isang tindero ng mani na nakatapon ng kanyang bentahan sa kalsada.
Wow. Parang became more poetic na yun.
But it's not.
Yeah.
It just
How did you say it?
Nagmistulang.
Mistula. Wow.
See, I just throw out the big word. The rest of it was
Mistula.
shit, but I already impressed you from the
Yeah,
start.
with the mistula. I was like,
Yeah.
wow, I'm
So-
like mistula. Namistula ako.
See, now we know how. her
What is
audience
mistula?
is.
Ano ba yung
Nagmistula,
mistula? Ano
it's
ba yan?
nagmukhang, parang naging.
Pero the way it sounds, parang nagmistula.
Diba?
Parang, wow.
It's like it's a simile. Nagmistulang parking lot.
So, nagmistula parang.
You guys have to promise me. Yeah, parang, it's like parang,
like
but a
parang.
more formal way.
yeah.
I should use that.
Nagmukhang.
You should use that.
Yeah.
Like in everyday. Hey, nagmistulang.
Sige nga.
Nagmistulang kanin, yung kanin.
Nagmistulang multibilyong piso.
Piso.
Ang pamorningan.
Ang
Pamorningan.
pamorningan. Box office ang pila.
That's good, Okay. This one. 20 people die from a fart bomb.
From a fort bomb?
A fart bomb.
20 patay. Dahil sa utot. That sounds like a tabloid headline. They really do that,
In
though.
all
Benteng
bold
patay.
caps,
Benteng
diba?
I thought you were gonna add to it. Parang,
You want a
40
more
patay.
kind version is,
Yeah.
20 tao ang nasawi nang sumabog ang isang bomba na gawa sa utot.
Walang other word for utot, no?
Wala.
Na-
Wala.
Nagmistulang. Nagmistulang utot. Utot. Nasawi. That's another word.
Nasawi.
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 Nasawi is like more grave. It's like graver.
Oh, this one you might be able to tell us.
Binawian ng buhay.
Anong ibig sabihin ng madlang? Kasi I always say, madlang people.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Masses.
Madlang is.
So it's not an insult to say madlang
No.
people. It's like a
Madla.
nice.
Madla is like to the masses.
Right.
So madlang people is, again, it's like pamorningan. I don't understand what they're trying to do with that word, but madla means to the masses.
To the masses. Okay.
Aren't you learning so much?
I'm learning a lot. Okay, this one. Give us 5 words. Okay, 5 words for madungis.
Dugyot,
Dugyot.
balahura,
Balahura.
nanggigitata,
I like that.
Yeah, I know, I just learned that.
That's
Nanggigitata.
Yeah. I'm like, what's this word? Help me! I'm going on air.
Nanggigitata. Okay.
Sa tooth, nangkikita.
That's 3. That's 3.
I know like 5 more, but I can't
Robo.
remember.
What's that one? Dorobo?
No, Dorobo is something else.
Ah,
It's
no,
like
no.
bad person.
Come on, that's 3. Nanggigitata.
Nanggikitata.
All these words, by the way,
Balahura.
Balahura.
What's the other one?
Dugyot.
sound like you're on
Dugyot.
Game of Thrones.
Oo nga eh. The House of
Dorobo.
Dugyot.
Drobo,
Kal
Dugyot,
Dorobo.
Kal Drobo.
Last 2.
I'm gonna fail this number. I
No?
cannot think
None?
of yeah.
Alright, that's good enough.
That's good enough.
That's more
I
than
only
3
knew
more than
one
I
of
know.
those words. So,
Alam ko lang, madungis, squawking,
squatting.
squatting, squawkwa.
Jeje. Jologs.
That's it. That's all I know. I don't want to offend more people. Okay. We're almost done actually.
Okay.
So just a few questions. Do you have any questions
No, I'm
for
good.
Shawn? Weirdest place you've been to? Just first word that comes into your mind. Weirdest place you've been to? Yeah.
I've ever been to. I can't think of weird.
Okay. Next question. What do you like traveling? What do you like about traveling
I
with your
like weird.
family?
What do I like?
Yeah.
Freebies.
What do you hate about it?
My mom's a time Nazi. She has call times. It feels like work.
Really?
Call time is at 8, guys.
Call time
is
pa.
at 8.
Call time,
Call
ah.
time. Call time's at 8, guys. If you want to eat breakfast, you better make sure you come down before.
Before the call time.
Yeah. before the call
My
time.
aunt is the same way.
Are you sure my mom is not your aunt?
Maybe.
Baka you guys are related. Oh no, but he's from
Everyone's
a
Chinese.
non-existent province of China. Country with the hottest guys.
South Africa.
South Africa, really?
Dude, you should go to Cape Town. But let
South
me
Africa?
specify, Cape Town. Kasi we went to Johannesburg.
Yeah.
And then we went down.
People get
before
mugged in
down.
Johannesburg, no? I've
It's-
heard,
no,
I've
I
heard
did-
like horror
yeah,
stories.
what in a nutshell,
Like,
they're
really
parang
bad.
Makati
Uh-huh.
and Fort area.
Yeah.
Parang just a bunch of squatters
Right,
took
right.
over
Oh.
the buildings. Like they drove everyone
Wow.
out. And so now when you look at it from afar,
Looks
it looks like a
nice,
city.
but it's
like
dangerous.
the project.
Right, right.
So they were like, do not go there, do not even try. So they built another city center called
Oh.
Santon, and that's where we stayed. So they were like, Santon, super safe. You know,
Right,
it's
right.
not like they all went there because they
Yeah.
occupied the other CBD.
Yeah.
So I was walking. We stayed in the Holiday Inn in
Yeah.
Santon, and then my sister's like, "I'm really thirsty. I don't want to drink the water from the tap. Like this is Africa."
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
"Okay, since I'm the eldest one, I'll
This
go
is
down."
Africa. I'm surprised
South
there's
Africa.
even water in the tap.
It's South Africa, so it's at least a country
Mm-hmm.
with a democracy. So I went out and I asked the valet like, "Oh, where's the nearest store?" He goes, "Oh, if you just walk straight down this road, you'll hit a gas station with
Yeah.
a store." So I was walking, and I swear, mga 1.5 kilometers na, wala pa rin. I was starting to get scared. I'm like, damn, this is fucking scary.
By yourself?
Right beside the hotel, I had to walk beside CNBC Africa.
Okay.
And it had like barbed wire on top.
Oh gosh.
I'm like, oh gosh, where am I? Then I kept looking, and then on the left-hand side, may mga bahay.
Yeah.
Tapos lahat may mga gate.
Oo.
I'm like, oh shit, parang Pinas. Tapos may mga barbed wire, and then may mga ADT security na nagpapatrol. I'm like, shit. So I was walking. Then on the other side of the road, I saw a couple walking. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay lang. There's a couple walking. I'm sure it's fine. I was walking. And then mamaya, pumasok na sila dun sa isang bahay. I'm like, oh,
Running.
great. No naman, walking.
Oh,
So I was
yeah.
still walking and really chill. And then I hit a stoplight. Well, I was walking past a stoplight. It was
Yeah.
red. And there was a blue, car. Then I'm like, oh God, they're starting to get printing. And then this tall guy who looked like Latrell Sprewell gets out of the car.
Latrell Sprewell,
yeah.
what a nice reference,
He
huh?
gets out of the car.
Yeah.
Well, it was really
Not
dark.
racist at
Yeah,
all.
yeah.
It was really dark, and so was he. So I couldn't really see, but he had like all this hair thing, the dreadlocks.
yeah.
He came out of the car and he starts yelling at me, and I don't understand it. He's like, "Oh,
Afrikaans.
yeah. I'm like,
Swahili.
"Putang ina." I started breaking out in sweat. I started walking really fast. I was clutching my bag. I'm like, this is it. I'm gonna die in Africa. And he walks around to the passenger side, which was closer to the sidewalk.
Yeah.
But there were still 2 lanes na unoccupied in between us. So medyo
Yeah.
malayo naman siya.
Yeah. So you could like still.
And he just
escape.
dropped his pants.
What?
Yeah. And then I ran.
And you saw his thing.
Yeah.
So is it true?
It's true.
It's true.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
It's true. Was that the 6th penis reference?
Yeah. Something like that, or 10. I don't know. Well, that counts for what, 3? Because if it's that big, right? Then.
Yeah.
Okay, country with the not so
Oh, but
hottest.
yeah,
Oh,
I
sorry,
forgot
sorry.
to get to the cute guy part.
Oh, okay.
So I went
Well,
to
I thought
Cape
it was the
Town
penis. I
after
thought
that.
that was
no,
it.
no, he was not cute.
Okay.
We went to Cape Town. We're with a lot of like Caucasian people, like
Yeah,
I think the Dutch
mga
people,
African,
and there's a really high volume.
of good-looking.
I have to say,
Good-looking
though,
people per capita.
The South African accent is very sexy. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
British with a hint of African.
Of European,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, diba?
Afrikaans.
So it's
Yeah.
like clean, pero there's this touch of dirty.
Yeah.
So parang
It's a
medyo
little
bad
off.
boy.
Yeah, diba?
yeah.
It's like they got that spice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pero ang daming cute girls and daming
South
cute guys
Africa,
sa Cape Town.
Okay, South Africa. Country with the not so hot guys.
Oh my God, Singapore.
Ooh, I was gonna say
We
that.
actually agree on that, though.
Right? There's no cute guys, there's no cute girls.
If you
Actually,
see a
we
cute-
went there and we're like, pwede yata tayo mag-artista
If you
dito."
see artista ka na nga eh. If you see a cute guy in Singapore, ano yan? Pinoy yan, Pinoy.
Pinoy.
Or foreigner, some other foreigner.
Sama.
But it's true though, right?
It is.
Yeah. Nicest celebrity you've interviewed.
Justin Bieber.
Oh my God, I quit the show.
He was actually really nice because
Okay.
he was, I think he had LBM. Everyone has
Justice
LBM.
in the world. Justice.
Everyone has LBM when they come here. So I think he had LBM. So the press con was starting late. I was hosting it with Mo Twister.
Yeah.
And I was calling my producer. I'm like, di yata ako aabot. Punyeta tong Justin Bieber late eh.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. I was turning away from the crowd. Suddenly someone taps my shoulder.
And it was him?
It's like, hi, I'm Justin.
Whoa.
What's up? Really down to earth.
Baby. Oh. Okay.
But he's had more songs after that.
I've also had a
Sabay fart.
really good experience working with Brandon Vera back when he wasn't so kawawa in his career.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Very
weirdest
nice guy.
weirdest celebrity you've interviewed.
Justin Bieber
Gloria
with
Diaz.
Gloria Diaz, really?
Yeah, dude, she is weird.
She's like out there.
Yeah, she's out there. Weird. Like, really weird.
That's what the 70s
It wasn't
does
bad,
to you.
okay?
Yeah.
It was just weird. She was like in her duster and like, oh, you know, when I was 18, yada, yada, yada. Nothing bad. though.
Parang Imelda
Just
Marcos,
weird.
medyo kind of like
Medyo. Pero hindi ko na-interview si Imelda. So,
Delirious.
delirious.
Parang
na
ganon.
medyo out there. But not weird in a sense that you feel,
violated.
yeah,
or,
it's just
ano,
more like parang, whoa,
so-
parang, how did
like,
she,
yeah.
wow, she's out there.
Yeah. How did she build the CCP and
How
the
she-
LRT
She
and
get
all
away
that?
with murder.
Film Center.
Yeah.
Yep, I think that's it. I finished all the questions I have.
I've translated everything.
And you translated really well, except you're missing 2 more translations for Madunges.
Can I get back
But-
to you guys on that?
But otherwise, it was
I
still a
swear
good
there's more.
Yeah. So if you guys want to follow Shawn, go to Twitter, at Shawn Yao. That's SHAWNYAO. Or you can always catch her. What are your shows on TV5?
I just do breaking news, so you can catch me every
Breaking news lang
on
naman
the
eh.
morning.
Breaking
It's
news,
breaking news in the morning, and
What
then I
time?
do some reports for the newscasts.
Okay.
I do action at 6 to 7 p.m. on TV5 every night. Monday.
Are
to
you on the
Friday.
radio?
No, I don't.
Radyo 5, no? No?
I think
Sayang yung face mo kung ano eh.
hindi naman, pero parang hindi ata ako pang read. Hindi yung
And you can follow
podcast lang.
you can follow us. You can follow me at Tim Tayag and Chino.
At Chino Supersized.
Yes, so that's it. We're done for episode 13. And
Fast.
that was fast and fun.
Thank you, Shawn
Thank you very
Yao.
much, Shawn. And we'll see you guys at episode 14. Who's the guest for 14? We don't know.
It's
We'll
mystery.
find out. All right, guys. See you later.
We'll find
and
out the week after.
be safe. Bye.
Ciao.
My two friends, so they hired